What's going on, everyone? Brett here with Simple Preparedness. Give me a minute. Want to make sure this is actually coming up, but I just wanted to pop in real quick, kind of let y'all know what was going on. No one will probably show up since I didn't announce it or anything like that, but it is what it is. So anyway, like I said, short video. Uh, Different glasses. Yeah, I broke mine. These are readers, and actually not a fan of them, but I guess. So yes, I have been MIA here for a little bit. Uh, just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. Last week, I mentioned that the flu was running pretty wild in the house, and I ended up being the last man standing. I did end up getting it though. I'm still trying to get over it right now. I I do feel kind of crappy, but could be a lot worse. Um, so yeah, I did miss the Friday Night Live and a meal with family. I missed. Just I couldn't do it. I got home late. I actually went to work feeling like crap, and when I came home, I felt worse. I just couldn't do it. I tried to do a live yesterday, but again, nausea. Had a lot of stuff going on yesterday. So yeah, I'm still trying to fight that and get over it. But wife had surgery yesterday, and it was just supposed to be in, out, come home, we're good to go. There were some complications though to the whole thing, so she didn't come home. She spent the night in the hospital, and she was in a lot of pain. They were trying to manage the pain, and just one of those freak things, you know. So yeah, she spent the night at the hospital last night, and today, I went, picked her up to bring her home, and she has not been doing good here at all. She's in a pretty bad place right now. Uh, just nausea, pain. A few minutes ago, she got up and walked around the house a little bit. The living room and the kitchen kind of create a big circle. So she walked the circle, a little bit, a few times, just trying to feel better, I guess. And she's in there in the living room. So, like I said, this is going to be a short live here, but I didn't feel like doing a video. I figure I can come out here, do a live. If anybody shows up, I can answer your questions. If nobody shows up, well, such is life. She's trying. She's in a very, very rough place. I took vacation this week so that I could sit home with her. I didn't think I would have to use the whole vacation, but the way it's looking, I might. I I may have to. She's not doing too well. But we'll see what tomorrow brings. Um, Other than that, I really don't have a lot for y'all. Like I said, it's just been the flu bug going around, and she had her surgery and those complications, and it's life. Life happens, And I've been doing a lot of the stuff she does for the kiddos, uh, getting her school clothes. I usually don't do that, so I've been having to do that. Um, cooking dinner, that's not a big deal. There's some things she's not going to be able to do for a while. Uh, Doctor says they don't want her cooking dinner because she'd be standing too long and all this. And I cook a lot of the meals anyway, so that's not a big deal. Uh, cleaning around the house, not a problem. I do what I can when I can. Laundry, kind of ass out on that one. I guess when everything's dirty, I'll just go out and buy new clothes because I really don't like doing laundry. But you got to keep your spirits up during these times, have a little fun. But anyway, that's what's been going on. That's why I've been kind of AWOL, and it is what it is. John, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Uh, didn't expect it, but it happens. I guess this is our little SHTF kind of situation. She's in a bad spot, and I'm actually doing a little bit better. I felt kind of rough this morning. I don't feel too bad right now, but I got a lot on my plate. I'm trying to take care of the kiddos and take care of her and balance a couple other things. So, we do what we got to do. Anyway, background. You notice the background changed. Uh, Again, some of it's me, some of it's my wife. Um, my wife does a lot of, well, she was doing a lot of calls, and the background that I had really wasn't fitting in with the kind of people she's talking to. Which, whatever, everybody has their own shtick. But I kind of like this background too a little bit better. I mean, it looks a little nicer. I finally got those blinds changed out. It it's a nice room. This is where we spend a lot of time. Uh, Something that we've started doing, which is actually kind of funny. What's going on, Sal? Is way back before there was TV and internet and all this cool stuff, there was radio, and they have radio shows. That was like people's TV back then. You'd sit down like Little Orphan Annie or The Phantom, you know, stuff like that, police dramas, whatever. And what we were starting to do until these past couple of days was every night we have like a suspense radio show, and they run about 31 minutes long, so they're not very long. And we'll come out here, no electronics or nothing, and we'll listen to one of those radio shows, you know. And it's kind of neat because when they redid the old radio shows, they left the commercials in, which back then, it was, buy war bonds and help our boys fight, the Nazi horde or whatever, and they have all those commercials in there. And it's kind of neat to listen to that, that little piece of history. I'm not that old. I mean, I grew up with a TV, even though it was black and white, and eventually went to color. But we come out here, or we have been these past couple of days, we haven't been able to, and we'll sit here and eat some popcorn or some old-fashioned candy or something like that, and listen to a radio show, and it's pretty neat. I mean, it's enjoyable. But again, I like that background. That's kind of my area back there. It's a comfortable place. It's intentionally kind of dark and whatever over there. There's enough light. It doesn't show up very well on the computer, but there's enough light back there that if I'm sitting in my chair, I can sit and I can, read a book if I want to. I got plenty of light for that. If not, I can always boost the lights up a little bit. But I like this kind of yellowish, dark, wood and leather and all that. Still got a few touches we need to do, but I mean, it's a really nice area. Nothing to report here. Where do you listen to that old radio? I got mine on Alexa because I don't want to say her name, but they have an old-fashioned radio show on there. I think it's old-fashioned radio suspense, and that's the one we're listening to. They have like suspense and horror, and they're kind of neat. But we're listening to the suspense one, and there's hundreds of episodes. We're only on like episode 13 or 14, and it's really cool to listen to that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's where I've been. Like I said, I'm sorry I missed Friday. Sorry I missed Sunday, but it's just been a bad week. It was a bad week. It turned into a bad weekend, which has turned into a bad week. So, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, I'm not going to stay too long. I want to get back in there, make sure she's okay, get her medicine, help her into the room. We have a really tall bed in our room, and I got her a little step that she can step up on to get up on the bed now. But I just don't want to take the chance of her falling or anything like that. She's trying, but it's going to take a little bit. So again, I am going to cut this short. I just wanted to stop in, let y'all know what was going on, why I was missing for a while, and hopefully I'll be back soon. I'll try to keep y'all updated or whatever. I know she'd like to say hi to y'all when she's feeling a little better, but for now, it is what it is. So with that being said, my friends, Tal, John, appreciate y'all showing up. Thank you. For anyone else that shows up, I appreciate you watching the video. And with that being said, y'all be safe, be prepared. We'll holler at you later.